Hi, Scorpio. This is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for tuning back in, or welcome if you are new. So, we're going to go ahead and do your reading for the last half of February 2022. This is going to be just whatever needs to come up here, whatever you need to know, Scorpio, and let's just go ahead and jump into it. So, spirit guides, angels, please tune me in to the collective Scorpio energy. Sun, moon, rising, anyone tuning in to this reading, what do you need to know for the last half of February 2022? Scorpio, anyone watching this reading, Spirit, can you please show me what messages need to come through for Scorpio? I'm seeing a lot of stuff about independence for you, like really being, really just being your own self, really singing your own song, really just being in a place of light within yourself here, Scorpio. Some of you, it's about claiming your independence here. Let's see, Scorpio, last half of February, please, Spirit. We have, okay, so we have this card that came out here, which is interesting because I just said that. We have Sugar Daddy. So resist relying on others to boost your mood or support you. While it's great to have people around you who can provide for you, it's important to be able to look after yourself. So that could be anything from money to support to advice, whatever it could be. I feel like it's just, there's something here about you relying on yourself, and maybe having people who can support you, people who can help you, but also really putting that priority on yourself here, Scorpio. We also have too desperate. Learn when to walk away. Avoid looking desperate. People want what they can have. If you make yourself unavailable, you will have them wanting you. So this could be in regards to anything, love, career, but there's just something here about having to kind of step away from any form of attachment, and maybe just in the form of veering off on your own path, being your own self, being independent, being free. There's something like this here that will kind of attract more to you, so you attract more to you when you're unapologetic. Is there anything else for Scorpio here, last half of February? I'm getting Neptune energy here, so you could have some Pisces placements, or there could be something about Neptune. We have play the music, pump up your playlist, lift your spirits with your favorite tunes, or take a day off to rest and recover. And sometimes Neptune can cause us to feel like we're in an illusion. It can cause a lot of dreamy energy. Okay, so some of you may need to just kind of let loose, have some fun, play the music, take some time to reset. One more card, please, Spirit, for Scorpio. Yeah, they do want you to rest. They want you to kind of take your energy inward, okay? We have finesse here. The wrong kind of approach will end things before they even start. Try not to be overbearing. If you swing and miss, shake it off, save face, and give it a shot another day. All right, let's get a few of these. What else for Scorpio? Last half of February. Yeah, it's really lightening up here. I'm getting a lot of lightening up. Yeah, we have celebration. I just heard that old song, Boogie Shoes, put on your boogie shoes. So some of you, this is something to do with dancing, having fun. It definitely, we have music here, so maybe that's like a message for some of you to just kind of find some time to lighten up, to dance, to maybe go out, to celebrate, to, I don't know, there's something here about having to kind of, it's almost like it may even not have to do with people, this attachment here, too desperate. I mean, it could be a multitude of things, but it's kind of like this feeling of just, instead of clutching onto something too much or having too much resistance, the more that you can kind of just let loose and let go, then things will be able to flow easier. So just kind of letting your hair down here. All right, we have control, yeah, which is the opposite of that. There's something about strategy here. I'm seeing a poker game, or not a poker, chess game being played here. So you may either have, I don't know if this is within your own self, like it's almost like you're playing chess with yourself, if that makes sense. There's a lot of analytical or intellectual energy here, or this is maybe somebody else controlling you. Yeah, we have compromise here. So there's something about compromise, like playing a chess game. I'm not sure what that's in regards to. It could be a business deal, it could be a love connection, or just within yourself, coming into some form of mediation or temperance. Scorpio, anything else? And we have flowering. So yeah, love that. And here we have completion, putting the puzzles together. So it seems like this last half of February for you has a lot to do with putting some form of completion or puzzle piece to an end here, or like, I don't know, you're kind of completing something, but it's more than just completing it. It's kind of like you're coming into, like, what is the word? Like, you're kind of coming into more of letting go energy. So whatever it is you're letting go of, or letting your grip, loosening your grip about. For example, it could be money, it could be a job, it could be a person in your life, but there's just a need here to kind of soften your approach to something, or to do things differently, or to be aware of anything trying to control you, so there's a lot to do with just being kind of free or having fun here. Maybe perhaps some of you coming in to compromise with someone around you, with the situation. Yeah, we have the fault line. So it's kind of like this is going to be a time for you in which you're on the verge, or you're on this like precipice, you're on the fault line here, Scorpio. So you may be feeling like you need to, again, like do something differently, or to make a bold decision, because it's almost like with this compromise here and the fault line, we can be on one side or the other, with that like analytical energy too. So I feel like this could all just be going on in your head. And I feel like there's some form of like bold change that you need to make here. We have the healer. So beautiful energy with the snake here too, the healer. A lot of you could be going through some deep healing when it comes to becoming a healer as well, maybe working with energy, or you're using this beautiful flowering card here with this like really abundant looking image. The lotus flower, awakening. Like you're coming into a lot of happiness, healing, and also abundance, because you're making a decision, or because you are coming to, that's like the best way I can describe it, like you're coming to an agreement with either yourself, or you're coming to this sort of temperance energy. If you're familiar with the temperance in tarot, it's just bringing balance, bringing healing, bringing mending, and being able to maybe complete and move from here to over here, the fault line. Because with the fault line, it's like if we're standing on this fault line, we're going to fall, so it's like we need to do something. We either need to take the plunge and move past this kind of desperation, or clinging on, holding on, even if you're just holding on to old beliefs, even if you're holding on to negative feelings, it's like eventually this fault line is going to sink, and we're going to fall. So that's what I'm getting here. So there's an ascension for you. Let's see, I'm getting Archangel Michael coming through here, which is about cutting cords, protecting you. Is there anything else, Spirit, for Scorpio? Yeah, somebody could have been pushing your buttons, or there's something about pushing buttons here. I'm also getting that song, loosen your buttons, or something. What is that song called? So I feel like there's just, again, a lot of like celebration, letting your hair down. And we have the nectar. Okay, so very like sweet energy here. This is about like a very sensual energy. You could be wanting to draw certain things to you. And we have agape, which I have been corrected like 20 times and I still can't say it right. I think it's agape. But this is just being in awe of life, really being in harmony with life, having, it's like with this completion of the puzzle, you know, like you're seeing something clearly. There's almost like this light bulb moment for you. But it's so much more than that with this flowering. It's kind of like you are just being taken by the wind here. And because of this, you have these abundant opportunities opening up for you, if that makes sense. So some of you could feel that you just are getting it more. You know, you're kind of getting the purpose of life, or you're beginning to really grow as an individual here as well. Spirit's also wanting you to tend to the very small things in your life. They're showing me the mouse here. Tend to the small things, like in a way where you can, like, for example, just do very small things to make yourself either feel better or to nourish yourself, or to maybe like planning, whatever it is, abundance planning, just the small things in life sometimes, rather than looking at the whole entire picture and looking at what could go wrong, like entirely, you know, if that makes sense. So just kind of taking things baby steps here. So is there anything else for Scorpio? The last half of February, Spirit. Yeah, look at that. We have coral, allow flow and synchronicity into your life. So this is a beautiful color here. Sacral chakra, having fun, allowing the celebration. We have amber, lots of sacral energy, lots of this color. So I feel like this is just a time for you, Scorpio, that, you know, you could be finding that you have these like, again, new abundant kind of experiences, or even mystical moments coming into your life. And I feel like it's awakening your creativity, but it's also awakening your sensuality for some of you in certain ways. And also just that celebration, you know, letting your hair down, having fun, being in the moment. And synchronicity can be coming in the forms of, maybe you're going to be seeing a lot of angel numbers on the clock, like 1111 or 555, 333, or just certain signs will be given to you. Like, you know, you bump into somebody and they give you a sign that you should do like a yoga class or something, and that's what you've been thinking. Like, there's just certain things that will come into your life that will make more sense for you, you know, and synchronicities will come in. So it's a time to really flow with creativity and with desire and passion. Wow, another orange. So we have all three orange here, tangerine. So like, yeah, be spontaneous and have fun. So there's that 3 of Cups. Putting on your boogie shoes is the song that came up. So I feel like this is definitely having fun here. Be spontaneous, you know, because that is what the sacral chakra is too. It's connected to our sense of play and inner child. So from the beginning, we have that independence, too desperate. So it's almost like when you are too desperate, whatever this is, if you're too desperate, it's just an example. But if it's a relationship and you feel like you're holding on too tightly or too desperate, it actually blocks the flow of just having fun and enjoying the process. And so this is what Spirit's saying. And the same could apply to a work situation, you know. So the more that you can just kind of flow, the more creativity will come into your life here. So expect a lot of joyful experiences, I feel. But you also have to be open to receive it, is what Spirit's saying. You know, you have to be open to accept it. So let's see, is there anything else, Spirit, for Scorpio here? Let's just tune in here. Is there anything else for Scorpio? I'm getting a black panther here coming up, a black jaguar, a black panther. So, which is very protective, very powerful totem. We have the Fool in reverse. Yeah, so trust in reverse. The Fool is also a feeling of trusting with your inner child too, because we have to kind of go with our senses, go with our gut feelings here. And then we have the heart chakra. So your heart chakra, and then we have the 8 of Pentacles here. Dedicated effort. So putting dedicated effort into your life, into yourself, like I said earlier, putting the focus on small things, small improvements, lots of healing for you. I feel like surrounding the heart chakra too, your sense of self, your sense of self-worth, self-love. And also when you move with your heart, it is connected as well with our emotions, our sense of not just self-love, but inviting that kind of pure energy into our lives. So I feel like a lot of you will be going through this on a practical level. There could be a lot of focus on your work coming up here in the last half of February. And it seems like you're ready to really put your heart and your soul into your work. Or I'm also getting to go with what your heart is telling you in work or anything really. But it's like when you go with what your heart tells you, that will be the right choice for you. Because it's almost like some of you have been operating from like maybe a survival mode here. So is there anything else for, yeah, I'm getting the peacock here. So they just, again, really want you to be exuberant or to like take pride in yourself. We have the Eight of Cups, moving on. So some of you could be choosing to move on from something that just doesn't serve you with this puzzle piece we have as well. Or maybe you're just kind of, I mean, this man here is by the ocean too, so it kind of gives me a feeling too of wanting to replenish and kind of take your energy into a different direction here. So let's just get one more of these, Spirit. Can we get one more for Scorpio? Is there anything else? Actually, let's go into the tarot here. Let's see. So, Spirit, is there anything else, please, for Scorpios? Last half of February. Yeah, like they want you to kind of be open to so many different possibilities right now. Be open to the possibilities coming in for you, okay? We have the Ten of Wands and we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So there's that heavy weight again. The Ten of Wands can point to just feeling overburdened. Maybe we feel like we're carrying the weight of another person for some of you, since we have this too desperate over here. Or just there's something about kind of fine-tuning the way that you approach your life at the moment, or potentially even people around you who are approaching you in ways that are just not serving you. You know, this is kind of like softening up the energy. Is there anything else for Scorpio? Last half of February. Four of Cups reversed. Yeah, it's like not wanting to miss out anymore. Knight of Cups here on having fun with this tangerine here. Some of you are, I'm getting two things here. You could be having a love interest come in, some form of passionate encounter or romantic encounter here with the cards we have about having fun, celebration, could even be at a party, or just, again, the heart space here is opening. But I feel like there's this flood of emotions in which a lot of you will want to move full force ahead into your emotional, or I should say creative endeavors, or your soul, your heart, you know, where that's tugging you towards. So expect some form of like sudden rush of emotions, but it's more than just emotions. It's, again, having fun or letting your hair down or letting things kind of be free, seeing the opportunities that maybe you've missed before and being open to spontaneity, to synchronicity here. Six of Swords reverse with the Five of Swords reverse. So yeah, there's been something that has kind of made you feel this way, or you've been kind of held back here. And so it's like you've been doing some healing, I feel. Let me get one more card. What is the outcome here for Scorpio? The Page of Pentacles reversed. What is the outcome for Scorpio, Spirit? High Priestess reversed. So I'm actually going to get one card of advice for you. I didn't do this for the other ones, but I just feel like you kind of need some advice. So let me summarize this with an advice card. Because again, I think that you need to listen to your intuition here. What is the advice for Scorpio moving forward? Okay, we have rule your domain. That flipped out quickly. Be the queen of your domain. Don't sit behind the scenes and give away your power. Accept who you are, what you want, and make no apologies for it. So that's pretty self-explanatory. And I think that's what this is saying here. And I did see that Jaguar coming up for you too. So it's like you're really being asked to rule your domain, have faith in yourself, have trust in yourself. And this could require you to either overcome some inner conflict that you have, or to listen to your intuition. Some of you are psychics, some of you are very intuitive. You could be, I'm hearing you could be psychics, healers. Yeah, we do have healer here too. So there's something very spiritual about you as well. For those of you who are doing something spiritual for a living, it's kind of like you are, how should I say, like with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, you have so much to grow, or I should say um, you have like this new door opening that things will start to enhance for you. Your gifts, if you're psychic, if you're spiritual, or whatever you're kind of putting your focus into, you have so much growth available for you. And I feel like some of you may have been either not tuning into your intuition about something, or there's been this kind of interference or holding back on your heart. Perhaps for some of you, relying on another person, or letting other people letting other people persuade you, or to get under your skin, or something like this. And I think this is you dropping that weight and then being able to move from your heart and your passion with the Knight of Cups. So a lot of rush of emotion and creativity here. So I think that's it. So I hope this could help you, Scorpio. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great weekend. Take care and much love.